In the beginner video, we built one AI agent that qualifies a lead. Today, we're running 3. One agent qualifies, one closes, one nurtures, and the whole thing routes itself
automatically, based on a live score. This is the advanced build. Let's get into it.
If you watched the beginner episode, you know what we built. A single AI agent that reads a lead, scores it, and either sends an email or doesn't. That system works, but here's what it cannot do.
It cannot wait. It cannot think differently for a qualified lead versus an unqualified one. And it only has one AI brain making every decision. In the real world, that's not enough. A qualified lead needs a custom proposal, not a generic reply. An unqualified lead needs a smart, timed follow-up, not silence. And your main AI agent should not be doing both jobs at the same time. Upgrade 1, we're adding a wait node. So the system pauses, breathes, and follows up at exactly the right moment. Upgrade 2, we're splitting the workflow into 2 fully independent branches, qualified and unqualified, each with its own dedicated AI agent. Upgrade 3, we're going from 1 AI brain to 3, each trained on a different job. Agent 1 qualifies and scores. Agent 2 writes proposals for hot leads. Agent 3 re-engages cold leads with a completely different tone, different goal, different prompt. This is not a bigger version of the beginner workflow. This is a different class of system. If you have already built the beginner version and you want to level it up, comment advanced right now. I want to see how many of you are upgrading today.
Hello, everyone. So this was the agent that we built in the last class. This is the AI sales qualification and proposal automation system, but the beginner level. So this is the webhook. All the leads from outside source comes in this webhook. And from this webhook, those leads are saved in this sheet. Then depending on those leads, AI agent see the relevant suitable product for that lead. And then it updates the sheet with the score. Depending on that score, this agent decides with the if statement that whether it needs to send the proposal or it needs to send the follow-up email. So this was the agent that we built in the last class. So today we are going to do the same agent, but a advanced level. So again, look, you guys can see this is our advanced level agent. So in this agent, everything is same going on. Only I have changed. I have put the lead score validator. And then also I added the wait time before the follow-up email. But you guys can see that I have added 2 separate branches in that agent, right? So this is the main agent. And after the main agent do its work, the whole thing is separated into 2 different branches according to the if statement. That means if the condition will be satisfied, the first branch will operate. That means the proposal will be generated and sent. And if the condition is not satisfied, the second branch will be activated. That means the agent will wait for whatever time limit we will give, and then it will send a follow-up email. And in the both cases, the sheets will be updated, whether the proposal is sent or the follow-up email is sent. So let's see. But before that, let's check what the pin lead that I gave. You guys can see the pin data that I gave to the webhook is I'd like more information about your available product. That means I have not asked much. According to this statement, this lead is not a hot lead. It's just I need some information. So if I will give this information, if this kind of information will come through the lead, I will execute the workflow. Let's check what it will do. So you guys can see, according to that journal message about the information, this agent decides that this is a follow-up email, and it go to the second branch, the follow-up agent, and it sent the email and it updated the sheet. What if I will change a little information in the lead? Let's say instead of I'd like more information about the available product, I can say that I want to by an agent for my business regarding tutoring. So this is a kind of a special information that I'm interested in buying, right? So let's see what will happen. I will save it. Now I will close it. Now let's check what it will do. Execute workflow again. Look, because that was the hot lead, right? The customer is interested in buying. So the agent decided that that is a hot lead and it go to the first branch, right? It went to the first branch. So that is a generate proposal and it sent the email and it updated the sheet again. Now, let's check if we received an email. Yes. So, look, the first email was the follow up email. So, it sent the email. Hi, Jason. Thanks for reaching out. We are delighted to hear you are interested in learning more, more about our products, this. So, this is a kind of simple follow up email. But the second email that it sent, look, this is the proposal email. So, this is, look, heading is proposal AI booking agent. So, thanks, Jimmy. We understand that as a tutoring business owner, your primary focus is on providing exceptional education, managing schedules, appointments. So it sent the whole information about what the agent, which is the suitable agent, and what it do, like everything, the whole big proposal email it sent, right? So this is how this agent will work. Depending on two separate conditions, we assigned two separate agents. Now let's start building it together. Okay, so this is the previous agent. So we are going to use the same template as the previous video. We will just add the things in here. What I'm going to do, the very first thing, I'm going to remove the get product knowledge from here. Let's delete it. And I'm going to delete it here. And I will add that in here. So the second thing, in between, I have to add a sheet. Google Sheet, I will add a node. Previously, I added as a tool, but now I will add a node. So I will again do get a row sheet because this in this sheet we are going the product knowledge is already saved in the sheet and we need to match the product knowledge and get it from there, right? So get a row. So I will check my connection. Everything is all good. Get a row from the list. It's the same dummy sheet that I'm going to use, AI sales agent dummy data. From here, I am going to use the product knowledge. So from this product knowledge, that's it. Everything is all good. So all good in here, right? So look, I have added in here. So this portion is all good. So webhook, then it will put all the information in the sheet and depending on that lead information it will check the relevant product available. So then very important thing is the guidelines and instruction to the AI agent. So we will do that. So this will be my instructions and user prompt to my AI agent. You can see in this user prompt, it said lead information is given, a name, email, message, available products is given in here, match the lead with the most suitable product. Like this is the user prompt that we have given, right? Now, remember to every AI agent, along with the user prompt, it is really important to give the system message like guidelines, right? So let's do that. So these are the guidelines that I will give to my AI agent. So you guys can see you are an AI sales qualification agent. Analyze the lead message, this and that. You can read these prompts. You can get this prompt by the end of the video.
Whatever prompts I'm using in this video are very basic level because I'm using these prompts to make a tutorial video. Whenever you build these agents, you can enhance those prompts using ChatGPT or Claude. You can also make these prompts better according to your production level, priorities, and needs.
So next thing that we will add a code in that. So that will be a score validator. So, but score validator, we will always use a code kind of thing. Yeah, so this is a code. I will use a code in JavaScript. So I will add this node. The settings I will do run once for all items. JavaScript I'm going to use. And the code that I will use this code in that. Now, the thing is, what is the main purpose of this node in this workflow?
In n8n workflow, a code node is used when the built-in node cannot do exactly what you need. It lets you write JavaScript to manipulate, validate, calculate, or transform data. Think of it like this. If your workflow is a factory, the trigger node receives a raw material. The AI node analyzes the material, and the code node checks the quality control, fixes the discrepancies, and then lets the data move on. That means the code node will check the mistakes and correct it.
Now I'm going to change the name of this code because this is a score validator, right? I will change it. I will name it as lead score validator. So why this code is used here? Because let's say sometimes AI agent will do the mistake and gives the score as more than 100 or negative or some like any mistake. If sometimes it can do because it's AI, right? It can do a mistake. So if it will do a mistake, then this code will correct that mistake because according to our condition, we are going to use the score only between 0 to 100, right? So it will correct that mistake and then the output will go further. So next, this is the if statement. So because this if statement is going to check the lead score, right? So yeah, we are all done up to this. Now the magic is going to happen. So what is that magic it's going to be? I am going to divide this proposal and follow up into separate branches. And I'm going to add separate agents in these branches. Okay, so let's do that. So first I will add the proposal agent here. So here you go. I click the plus sign and it's AI agent. I will click the AI agent and I will do all the configuration of AI agent. So the very first step is again with every time what we do is define below because we have not connected the chat. Then I will do the user prompt. So what user prompt will come in here? This will be the user prompt. You can see that. So what this user prompt will give the result, you can see that lead name, it will give the lead name in here, and then recommended product, whatever it will choose the product depending on the message of the lead. Then it will also give the product details and then reasoning that why it choose that product. And then it will, after that, it will create a professional sales proposal, right? So this will be the user prompt, and after the user prompt we need to give the, we will do the add option and the system message. So system message in this case, you are a professional sales proposal writer, create a compelling personalized proposal based on lead qualification and product details provided. So this is going to be your proposal agent. Oh, I will change the name of this AI agent. It will be my proposal agent. Okay. So this is all done, but still this is red mark you can see in here. So I need to add the chat model. So chat model, I will do Gemini chat model. So Gemini chat model, I will check my connection. It's all good. And then I will change the model of my chat. I do not want to use this. So I want to use 2.5 Flash. So 2.5 Flash is in here. So yeah, we are all good. So after this Gemini, I will just do a little tidy up. So yes, this is my personal proposal. So you can see I have everything because I executed all the nodes previously. So I have the input on the left side of this node. Now I will map whatever I need in the configuration, and then I will check whether this node is executed or not. So connection is connected, message, send operation to. So to whom I need to send? I need to send this email to my leads, right? So this is going to be my leads. I will check the webhook. From webhook, I will check the email. I will map this email in here. So here you go. This is the email. It will choose where it need to send. And then it is a subject. Subject, what subject it will give? It will give the subject because it is a proposal email, right? So proposal email means it will check, and proposal, it needs to decide with the AI agent. So AI agent will decide like what kind of subject it needs to send, right? So what it will send, we will see in the AI agent, we will check the recommended product as a subject. So let's see, AI agent, this recommended product, right? Okay, so this will be our subject. Now email type is the text, and message, what message I need to send. What kind of agent is this? This agent is a proposal sending email. Like this is the in this email we are going to send the proposal, right? So proposal, who will work for the proposal? This agent will work for the proposal. Okay, let me go a little bit up. So here is the proposal agent, right? So I will click this proposal agent, and whatever output it will give me, I will drag and drop it in here. So I will use this output for my proposal. So I think everything is all, oh sorry, everything is all done. So I will click in here, and let's check whether it will execute or not. So look in here. So this email is sent. So that means this is already executed, right? The next step is, after sending the email, this agent needs to update the sheet, right? So I will add the sheet again. So I will do sheet. So it will be a Google sheet. Now because it needs to update it, right? So I will do the update row in a sheet. Here you go. And I will, first of all, I will check the connection checked successfully. And then I will update row sheet within the document, get the document sheet, and then I will do find my dummy data sheet. And in dummy data sheet, I need to update, right? So I will do the lead score. Yes. So which column it needs to match? So for sheet, look, now I got everything on the side. So I will check my settings. So lead, I will do from leads. So from leads, I will do the lead ID. And I don't want to update this. So I will delete the name, I will delete the email. So I will delete the message. I just need to, in this, the agent just need to update the lead score. So that is, the agent needs to do that, right? Also, AI agent needs to update the lead score, right? So it will do the lead score from the AI agent. And then proposal status, it needs to give from again this. So this was your condition that we give in the if statement, right? That if the lead score is greater than equals to 70, then it is qualified. Otherwise, you need to do the follow up. So this, in this case, because now you can see that when we change the condition, like we put the extra condition in here, instead of giving the score, it changed the column for qualified or follow up, right? So this sheet, it will change in the sheet like that. So we are all good in this case. The sheet is also good. Let's check if we will check execute step. So look, its status is qualified now, right? So this first part is all done. Similarly, now we will start the follow-up thing. So same thing, instead of this email, we will do it afterwards. So before the email, we need to add agent in here. So I will click the AI agent again, AI agent. But now this time, this AI agent is the follow-up agent, right? So I will change the name. It will be follow-up agent. So follow-up agent in here, right? Okay, so same thing, we need to give the user prompt and system prompt. But before that, you guys can see that before this follow-up agent, our main plan is when if the lead score is less than 70, it needs to wait, right? So I will add the wait node in here. So this is going to be my wait node. So it's your wish what amount you need to wait. So this parameter is the amount. So I want, because I want to check that whether it works or like works or not, right? So I am going to wait for 5 seconds.
When the wait node is active, n8n pauses the execution and stores the state. The workflow resumes exactly where it left off after the time is up, even if your n8n instance restarts. Upgrade. The beginner workflow could never do this. The moment the if node said false, the lead was done. Now, the system sleeps, wakes up, and reaches back out automatically. This is what separates a simple automation from a real sales pipeline. Drop it in the comments if the wait node just opened up a new idea for you. I genuinely want to hear what you're going to build with it.
So now this is AI agent. So for this red mark, so that means we need to add the chat model here again. So I will add Gemini. Check the connection. And then I want to change the model. I'm all good. So I already changed the now, but still we need to add the user message and the system message. So let's do that. Okay, so this is my user message. So you can check like in here, lead name, company name, plain points, like it will give everything, pain points, then original proposal, since like everything it will give. Requirements are mentioned, the leads challenge, reinforcement, the value of our solution, like it will generate the follow-up email, right? And then I need to put the system message as well. So system message is going to be here. You can change the system message and user message according to your business, and you can enhance them. So for now I have kept that very little and small and easy. Okay, so I am all good, I think. Let's execute this, but let me
Now, because we are configuring the follow-up agent and follow-up email, we need to have an input according to that, right? That means the webhook input we need is the score as less than 70, so it will not satisfy the given conditions of a qualified lead. Then that lead score will go in the follow-up category, and in that case, the agent will send the follow-up email. So to get that condition, I need to change the lead input, so that I will do by changing the input pinned in the webhook.
So instead of I want to buy an agent, I will just write I want to explore the options, right? So I will save it.
After changing the input, you have to execute the data again so that all the nodes will be saved and get the new input and output. That new output will be transferred to your last node.
Yeah, so everything is all good. Email, agent, everything is done. Let me check this one.
Now send a follow-up email. We got all the input. Now we will configure all the settings. We got credentials, we got resource, we got operations. In place of sender, I will map it from the webhook.
The settings. So webhook, I have it. If I will check rest of the, thank you for your interest in the subject.
Message, I will map from the follow-up agent, because in this case, it's a follow-up agent who needs to write an email to follow up from the lead.
So now because I have the input on the side, so now I can map the data. So I need to match the column. Which column I need to match is leads. So from I will match the lead ID. So in lead ID, I will map from here. So drop down in here. And then I do not need the name, I do not need the email, I do not need the message. I need to update the lead score, and that lead score, it will be given to me by my first agent, right? So this first agent will give me the lead score. So I will map it in here. And again, status I need to change, right? So status will go with the lead score. I will do it. And this one. But remember, I do not need the result like what status it is. I need to write whether it is a qualified or a follow-up. For that, I need to add the condition that I added in the if statement. And that condition is, put a space, and these are some extra brackets in here. So this will be, look, now instead of the score, it is giving me follow-up, right? So this is my result. So we are all good. Everything is done. Let's execute the step now. So look, node executed successfully. So lead score 10 and status is follow up. And you can see it. This tick is already done. So that means the email is already gone. So this is how this whole agent will work.
If both branches worked, drop accomplished in the comments. If one branch had an issue, tell me which node and I'll help you debug it in the replies. Let's be real about what you just built. You have a system with 3 AI agents, each with its own role, its own prompt, its own personality. You have a branching architecture that handles 2 completely different sales outcomes. You have a wait node that makes your automation behave like a human being who actually thinks about timing. That is not a beginner workflow. That is a production-grade sales system, and you built it yourself. What changed from beginner to advanced? 1 AI agent, 3 specialized AI agents. No branching, full dual branch routing. Instant follow-up or nothing timed. Intelligent nurture sequence. 1 outcome, 2 separate intelligent pipelines. Subscribe, like this video if it leveled up your n8n game. Share it with someone who is still handling sales follow-ups manually. They need this. I'm Talia from First Step AI. I'll see you next week. Keep building.